Welcome to Now Boarding.
Here we go. Now Boarding. This is a podcast which I've really been excited about. Today I'm joined by Gavin and Luke, the famous cruise monkeys. This is going to be something a bit special. So I want to know everything about you. I want to know how it all started, etc., etc. So let's dive straight in there and get to the real nitty gritty. How did you come? Let's talk about when did you meet you two? How did you first meet?
Oh, that was a long time ago. Back in the world of internet dating.
Really?
That's the only way we could meet because we're country boys. So we didn't know anywhere to go, like pubs and stuff.
We lived opposite ends of the county, really.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
So we were chatting and then met up.
The Weatherspoons of all places.
Was it really? You can't be. Was it a spoon's breakfast as well?
No, it was an evening. Just drinks,
was it?
Drinks and spoons. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. So that's a great start. That is. You met up at Weatherspoons. Oh, fantastic. That was. You must have shared. Obviously, you shared the interests. But was cruising something that you talked about very early on?
Not really.
No.
Well, it's I'm the one that started the cruising. I'd never been on holiday until I met you.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
What?
He didn't have a passport when I first met him.
He didn't have a passport.
That changed very quickly. I think within about. It was very early on in our relationship, wasn't it? Was it?
Yeah, I think it was about 6
weeks in. No, it was earlier than that, wasn't it? May. We went away to Cos.
And we booked a holiday, I think, on a Thursday and flew on a Saturday, didn't we?
Yeah.
I've never been abroad, and it was like,
that's how I rolled. But he was like, oh.
Yeah. That is brilliant. They've had a passport. I mean, it's like everyone think you're American. So you took him. So you went away to Kos, was it?
Cos, yeah.
I love little Greek island. And then how did the cruising thing kick off?
That was me, I'd say.
Yeah, I was definitely.
I'm a bit of a history geek. I like all my old maritime history, my old that kind of thing. Even growing up, I've loved all of that.
Yeah.
So we just decided to go on a cruise. I always wanted to do it. I was actually a little bit apprehensive at first because I thought, it's going to be all, dressed up, tuxedos, that kind of thing. So we did actually originally plan to bring my nan with me. So as backup, she was going to come with us for moral support, but unfortunately she couldn't make it on that cruise. So we ended up going on our own. In hindsight, that probably worked out best because it nudged us and encouraged us to do it again, and we fell in love with it straight away.
Yeah.
First ship was Aurora.
Was it Aurora? Yeah. Well, there you go. So if you love all the maritime history, everyone will tell me Aurora is the flagship. I think of P&O Cruises, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's Britannia now.
It's Britannia, because it was Aurora, wasn't it?
It's just a pretty little ship, but it's got everything you want.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's that smaller style, isn't it? I mean, when you look at Aurora, and I remember as far back as Oriana.
Yeah.
And Canberra, and all the maritime history that P&O have, and their relationship with the Crown as well. It's a big gig, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I understand exactly why you liked Aurora. She is a lovely ship. I mean, she's getting on the bit.
It's the perfect size as well, I think, to start off with. It wasn't too much going on. You could concentrate on what you were doing. You weren't overwhelmed. It was a nice size.
We've been on her twice since, just after COVID. And then we went on was it last year? Last May. Yeah.
Those are the days of silver service.
Yeah. And I think when we first went on the one in 2014, I think it was more silver service.
Wasn't it? Well, it still had the old livery then, the old bus yellow funnel. It's actually just before she went in for a refit and had the Union Jack put on it.
That's right.
Because Britannia was being built then, or finalising being built.
I love that yellow livery.
Yeah.
I thought it was fabulous. It was just, you knew it was a P&O ship.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest, that bluey thing doesn't cut the mustard. They'll have me for that. They'll tell me off for that. You can't say that.
I like the flue, the Union Jack bit. I'm not sure if that's a bit, but
there you go. So listen, you obviously got hooked on cruises.
Yeah.
Right. And where did the name, I mean, Cruise Monkeys, I mean, it's a cool name, I've got to tell you. I'm invested. But where the heck did that come from?
I don't know where,
it's not set up as Holidays at Sea. So when we launched our channel, I think about 2015, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was Holidays at Sea.
Well, you did it while I was in Wick.
Yeah.
You just decided to name the channel.
It was just...
Oh, you went rogue?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. It was just... that caused a few waves. Bomb the pub.
But I don't know, it's just, and we just realised Holidays at Sea, it wasn't really good.
We were getting complaints and things, and we thought, this has got nothing to do with us. And people were trying to, at the time, they were trying to book holidays and things through us. And we had nothing to do with the travel agency or industry like that then. We were just going on YouTube. So he said, we need to change the name.
when there was stop and pause and cruising, and we came back.
Yeah.
We came back as Cruise Monkeys.
Yeah.
And your nickname is Monkey, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's always been Luke, then Lukey, especially in work. It was always, Lukey Monkey. I don't know why. But
Is it?
And even families sometimes say that. They just go, there's Monkey over there. Because I think in one of my jobs, there was 2 Lukes as well.
Okay.
So they had nicknames then to obviously distinguish who was who. So yeah, it was Lukey Monkey, and it just came and thought, let's just go Cruise Monkeys. And it just worked from that.
They're the simple things and always the best. My lad's called Luke, actually.
Yeah.
Great name. And he is a bit of a monkey, by the way. It's a great name. And like you said, some of the best things are born out of the simplest ideas. And you've got an identity now, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's certainly different. I'll give it that.
Yeah. So you then got the idea of, you started the blogging or the vlogging.
Yeah.
And whose idea was that? Because you both seem very confident guys. It seems a natural thing.
It was me that started it, and I don't really know why I started it. Nothing's ever been planned with us. I know we started in the early days. We went on Aurora, as we said, and we instantly booked to go on Queen Marie 2 that December. We went to do Christmas markets with our friend, and we started watching YouTube, and I could see there was a benefit to that, and I was getting excited watching it, looking forward towards a cruise, and I just kept watching these videos over and over, all these old documentaries, and then Gary Bainbridge, he was one of the ones we were watching. And I just thought, when we go on this, I'm just going to give it a go. I never took it serious. It was all very pout and pose and a lot of photos. Footage was all over the place.
It was an all-day video, basically.
Yeah, it was basically, yeah. But I think from an early point, we realised how much we enjoyed looking back at them. Mm-hmm. And that's been the main driver for us. We always like to watch them back.
We always want to make, or you make the videos we want to watch back. So we've got our memories in those videos. Yeah. That's why they are our holiday memories.
Yeah. It's a bit like, when they asked me to, would I do podcast? Okay, it's my business. I'm knocking on a bit, and I said, I would like to do it, but I want to be in a position where I look back on them and I watch them. I watch them, I think, that's quite good. And I'm not blowing our own trumpet, because I'm always very critical about it and very worried that the Now Boarding podcasts would deliver what it says on the tin. And I actually think they do. We sit here, we have informal conversations, we talk about good and bad, there's no agenda. And I do like watching them back. I do like looking. And you learn also, don't you?
You do, yeah.
And it's amazing when you look at yourself and you think, I can't do that. Watch them. I've looked at plenty of those. Yeah. So listen, one of the questions that I wanted to ask you was, let's talk about you love cruising so much. You must have favourite ports, or do you not have favourite ports? I don't know.
Sure, there's a lot of them. Isn't this? It's hard. Yeah, we were saying this. Sometimes it's hard to remember them all, but some do stand out. Dubrovnik certainly stands out.
Yeah, that is the only place we've gone back on the end holiday. Since we started cruising.
Really?
Yeah. Since 2014, it's the only land holiday we've gone. Is Dubrovnik.
That you've seen on the cruise that you've of course, for some time there. Yeah. Wow.
It's a very pretty place. I mean, you did enjoy Venice. You were then originally looking forward to Venice for some reason.
Yeah, there was one port that I'm not going to enjoy Venice. It's going to be too busy, too many people there. But we got there. Sailing was beautiful.
Yeah.
And we had a day in Venice.
Because at the time we could go down the Grand Canal.
Yeah.
You can't do that now.
But you can't. I remember, actually, it's funny you talk about Aurora.
Yeah.
Because one of my most amazing experiences was stood on the front of Aurora.
Yeah.
As she sailed in at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Into Venice Marina.
Yeah.
Now I feel for the generations now who are never going to be able to experience that.
Yeah.
Where you sail right into the canal. It's something very special. It's lovely. It's misty. The sun was just right.
Yeah, I was going to say, and you could hear that bell going ding.
Yes,
ding,
in the square.
Really eerie. Yeah, it's so nice though, so peaceful.
Yeah, it's one of those amazing things. I actually likened it to sailing into New York,
right,
and sailing into Manhattan. Because like I say, a lot of the ships nowadays sail into Brooklyn,
right.
But when you actually sail into Manhattan, you navigate around the Statue of Liberty in the Hudson River. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, you get up. And you see that the sun comes up behind the skyline of Manhattan. That's a very special, cold in December.
Yes.
But beautiful, crisp day. We were so lucky.
Yeah.
Those sort of things.
We haven't done that yet. We're very close. No, we're about, not long to do.
We have got transatlantic.
Do you want to?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially that time of year as well. We thought, yeah, play it safe. Go Queen Marie too. She's built for it.
Christmas shopping.
New Year's.
New Year. Yeah. I'll tell you a story about Q&T. You said she's built for it. Yeah. Absolutely, she's a true liner. I remember going through a force 10, 11 storm, and I put a gin and tonic in the. We had an ocean view cabin.
Yeah.
And I remember putting a gin and tonic and watching her sail through, and you could see ships on the horizon that were going up and turning out of the water, then landing back down, and she was just cutting through, and it was the gin and tonic was just nicely.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, we are.
We've only done short ones on it, so it'd be nice to do 8 nights.
Yeah.
Listen, let me ask you then. So, the ships you've been on, are there any features that stand out? Is there any, because the cruise ships nowadays, don't they? There's a fine line, isn't there, between that's cool, or that's a gimmick.
Yeah.
I mean, do you can talk to us about anything you think are gimmicks, but anything you think is really cool or great?
I'm like water slides. We do like with those messy ships because they got the water slide.
Yeah,
which some might say
it's very on topic as well, wouldn't that?
I did like the bumper cars. Yeah, I thought that at first it was novel, but it was actually quite fun, a lot of fun, and it was really funny because when we were on Out for the Seas, there was a load of adults on there having a ball.
Yes.
And obviously you have your ride and they sort of say, get off. And we were all just basically getting off, running back around to queue again. And in the end, the guy just sort of went, just stay, I'll just push it again. Because there was no one else waiting. And we thought, what's the point in us all getting off to run around again?
Yeah.
But that was brilliant.
Same as the water slides. Like you see adults getting water slides with massive smiles on their faces. It's brilliant.
Yeah. I agree with that, actually. I do think the water slides are a cool thing on board ship.
Yeah.
And everybody, people look at them and go, oh, but when you get on them, you can't help but smile.
Exactly.
When you hit the bottom and you think, I've got to go again.
Yeah.
I've got to go again.
Yeah.
See what I do like? I mean, I don't know what your opinion on this is. What about that old magic carpet thing you got on?
Yeah, so that I'd say is a bit of a gimmick. Yeah.
The gimmick?
Yeah. We
controversial.
We were on what we were on Beyond.
Yeah.
And we didn't really use it. I know there's a little bar there and stuff.
It was good for sail away. Like when we were sailing out of, I can't remember which port it was, but Britannia was just opposite us. And we knew people on Britannia. We'd got talking to them during the day. And we said, well, we'll go on the magic carpet because you'll be able to see us. And of course, we had our yellow hand. So they could see us. So it was good for that kind of thing to point someone out in a crowd.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't really.
No, it's just, yeah.
And then you go for another extreme because have you just been on Borealis?
We have, yeah.
Fred?
Yeah.
See, I'm just about to go on Fred. I've been in this industry 41 years.
Yeah.
And they're in a Fred shit. So I'm going to see it. And I can't wait because I've heard so many good things. And one of my best mates is at Fred's. But we're going to sailing up to Scotland and up to the Orkneys and around that and the Highlands just for a few days.
Yeah.
Can't wait. So that's one extreme to the other. How did you find it? Because there's no frills and gimmicks on Fred. I'm alluding back to Northern Aurora, the smallest.
It's just going to bring Aurora up. As I say, if you like that kind of era, it felt very much like that on board. Very much like that on board. It was a really nice experience, and the ship was a nice size, slightly small, but it was fine. We enjoyed it.
You found it a bit bumpy.
I found it moved a lot. Yeah. that way. Especially the North Sea in March. But
yeah. Well, you're going to get that on, you too.
Yeah. But the food on there, the service on there was it? Yeah, really good.
Outstanding.
And it was. I think there was about 1,000 passengers on ours, so it's about 100, 200 below full. But it was brilliant.
Really good.
Everywhere you went, stuff got to know you straight away.
Yeah.
And it's what you want a cruising. You don't get that on big ships anymore. But
no. They haven't got time to get to know everybody, haven't they? Unfortunately.
But Fred, and we'd go back again and again, I think.
Would you?
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, you're in
hungry. I'll let you know. Have you, I mean, this is a $6 million question. Have you got a favourite cruise line? But I guess that depends. It's horses for courses. What is it you want from your holiday? Yeah. Because people watching this, a lot of people will already have cruised. A lot of people will not have cruised on some of the cruise lines like me that we're talking about.
Yeah.
You've just sold Fred Olsen to me. Thank you very much. So I can't wait. But, is there one that stands out, or is there a reason you have a couple?
We've always said with cruising, it's so diverse. There's so many different options to do. Every cruise line offers something different and unique, which is fantastic. And I'd even go as far as saying that there's a cruise line for every mood as well. If you fancy a party, you go with X cruise line. If you fancy a more chilled out, you go with another one. It's very difficult to pinpoint them because they've all got their own little things.
I wouldn't say we've got a favourite cruise, but if you want a party or something a bit different, Virgin Voyages, for example.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
I've done that. I did it in Miami.
Oh, wow.
Totally bonkers. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah. It's completely different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Regular cruise.
Polar opposite, I would say, to Fred.
Yeah.
Polar opposite. So flipping universal Milky Way opposite.
Although I was quite surprised to see they did silent disco on Fred.
Yep.
I did not expect that.
Find the silent disco?
You know what? That's a really controversial question. I love a silent disco.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest. I can do all the dab dancing, so don't worry about that. I love a silent disco. I love trying to guess what people. I love seeing people and they're getting carried away in the moment. Yeah. They probably had 1 or 2 sherbets and they're going for it. I'm thinking, yes, you can't be listening to what I'm listening to. I need a bit of this, and I'm trying to work out about 3 channels. Where's you listening? Yeah. They're off the scale.
You're out there dancing. I'm sat at the back, watching people. Yeah, do what you said, singing along.
I will say one thing: if you want like a synergy between, it pulls apart, but a synergy between Fred's and Virgin, it's got to be the food.
Yeah.
Because the food on both is top drawer. On the whole, on the cruise ship's food, but I'd say the main dining food on Virgin doesn't really ever make dining, does it? No. But the food is really good.
It's very good.
Yeah. It really is.
Other times then we'll go with something like Puno, don't we? Yeah. Which is again the opposite of Virgin. But yes, it depends on the mood when we're booking what we'll do.
Yeah.
And to be fair, we have sometimes booked a cruise, been in that mood, and then had to change it.
Because you
change it we fancy.
Really?
Yeah.
We're terrible for booking ahead and then changing our mind. We're awful for it, but which is why we leave it to last minute.
The other thing is, though, this is great because it gives you an opportunity for the viewers and the listeners. If you're booking your cruise with Cruise Bunkies, they've been and done everything that you're thinking of doing, and things that you haven't thought of that you will do, they've probably already done it.
Yeah.
So, they get it, and the people who look after you into the bookings, don't worry about it. This, you're entitled to, move things around a little bit, change your mind. Why not? Why wouldn't you do that? Where do you sit on tipping?
We like to tip direct.
We like it included.
Yeah.
Do you like it about it?
Okay.
But even when it's included, we'll sometimes, if we got members of staff who've gone out their way, we'll go and tip them a bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's included, when you pay that cruise, same as drinks packages, if they can be included, so like Marilla, the French know that they're including drinks. At least you know that price you paid. Yeah. What's going to cost you, unless you want to add.
Yeah, it gives people a chance to budget better.
Yeah. I think that's a key thing. There's nothing worse than there's this famous saying, isn't there? It's what it costs you to get off the ship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
And some people will look at prices and they'll say, "Oh, well, I can get that, £300 or £400 cheaper." What they haven't factored in is gratuities and things like that.
Yeah.
And this is the sort of things that the advice that you'd give people. This is great why we've got this opportunity to talk about it, because it is a hot subject, especially in Brits.
Yeah.
Americans, they're used to it.
Yeah.
But Brits, I'm like you. I think the tips included is fantastic. I know what I've budgeted for, but there will always be somebody, a barman.
Yeah. Who'll go above and beyond.
They will go above and beyond, and it's always nice to say, I agree. It's always nice to say thank you.
Some people won't want us to tip, or being Brits is not in our nature, is it?
No.
So what we tell people is, if you have got a member of staff who stands out, is always fill in those little forms.
Yeah.
Who stood out, get them handed in, because it does help the staff be recognised.
And it's always worth, sometimes if you really get to know a member of staff, is taking a picture of their name badge, because the amount of times you go home and you forget, and you're sat there filling out your survey when you return home, and you think, what was his name? And it's really
listen. Hey, Luke, spot up. Listen, guys, tip. We always have a top tip. This is a top tip. Take a picture of the name badge of the person who's giving you a
obliged to have a selfie with you, to be honest.
Absolutely. Yeah, there you go.
It's even better because you can share it.
And the surveys are so important. I can't tell you, they call them CSQs or whatever they call it. They are so important to the crew and to the cruise lines to make sure that these people are, appreciated. Yeah. Take a picture so you don't forget the name. Then Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, as they says.
Yeah.
Have you ever been invited onto the captain's table?
No.
Would you want to be?
Oh, I don't know. It's not whether I'd want to, it's whether they'd want me.
You might be serving you cruise monkeys. They might serve you up banana splits. You dessert.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
But you like I said, you're into history. You know your captain.
I've got chatting to a few of them. Commodore Wells, Chris Wells, and Captain Inga.
And I forget, we were on, was it Queen Mary Tube? And we were going through prom deck.
Yeah.
And Captain Wells was in the buffet, chatting to
Maureen Ryan.
Yeah. And Luke was like, oh, that's the captain. And he'll say hello. I was like, no, you can't even say hello.
Yeah. I'd had a few to drink, so
It was late at night. This was about 11:30.
it was quite late. I was very polite. I said, do you mind if I have a photo with you? And he was really, really accommodating, really friendly. We got chatting, and then we saw him again on the Queen Anne on the launch.
Yeah, the Queen Anne launch.
Yeah. I saw him walking. I was like, oh, there's Commodore Chris Wells there. And then I saw him again in the evening with Captain Inga.
Yeah.
Chatting.
I just left you chatting into the park.
Have you on the bridge yet?
We have. But
Yeah, on what was that? Oceana, wasn't it?
Nice. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a very unique experience, that. Because our cases got lost.
Yeah.
This is why when someone said about shopping, the place we thought of instantly was Malta, because the cases went missing. We only had one case.
Oh, you arrived in Malta
with
good place, no luggage.
So we were rushing around Peacocks. It was very home from home. So we were and at the end, they sort of went round and they were offering people things, and they said, "Is there anything we can do to make the holiday special?" And I said, "Can we go to the bridge?" I said, "Oh, do with us. We'll have to come back to do with that." They didn't expect someone to ask that. Right. And we had this thing. I said, "Yeah, you can go up to the bridge. They will have you up there." We couldn't video it or take pictures.
No, of course.
Yeah, but they said you can go up there.
And it was literally, we were taken up by the customer service manager.
Yes.
Yeah, let us in and then introduced us to the officers on board. Yeah. And then just the two of us.
Absolutely.
It wasn't rushed in any way. We were sat there chatting to them for probably a good half hour, 45 minutes.
Were you sailing?
You were geeking out, you
Sorry?
Were you at sea?
We were, yeah.
You've got the best there, haven't you? That is incredible. I was very, very lucky once. I was invited up to the bridge on Hurtigruten, actually. And as you know, the Coastal Voyage, we've done a podcast. Yeah. Don't forget to watch our podcast on Hurtigruten. It's brilliant. With James. But we did, he took me to the bridge, and you can see on the radar, because you're sailing through, what you don't realise, it's like icebergs. A lot of the rock formations are hidden. They're below the water level. So these captains, these Norwegian captains who are sailed on the coastal voyages, they're navigating things that you can't even see. And it was just brilliant. Yeah. The technology up there is off the scale. Yeah. It's absolutely fantastic.
You were proper geeking out of that one, asking how far's the horizon, you get...
Yeah. I said, you have to think of the curvature of the earth and all these funny little things. And they were like, well, did you work on the ship? Was it no? So just I'm interested in it.
Have you had anybody listen? You guys are fairly famous. I'm very famous. And listen, on the social media channels, well, Cruise Monkeys is. Have you had anybody spot you?
You have, yeah.
On board this, come on, you've not been with you.
On the ship, on the ship's pretty normal.
On the ship, it's become quite normal.
And I'm used to that.
Really? That's great.
Yeah, the bit that gets me is when you're out in the street walking your dog, picking up the dog mess. And so,
where's this in Wales?
Yeah.
We had it, and that's just real, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're walking along, and we live in a little estate, and somebody said, "You're the Cruise Monkeys, aren't you?" We're like, "Yeah." What is it?
That was really close. We were in Tesco's once before we were going on a cruise. We thought we'd fly in at the time you could bring.
The shops are available.
Yeah.
We don't mind on here.
We thought we could grab some gin and tonics then for our cruise. And we rushed in, grabbed the gin, grabbed the tonic, and all of a sudden this manager came up and sort of said, "Excuse me." I thought, "Oh God, what have I done?" I thought something was wrong.
What did it?
"I watch you on YouTube. You're the Cruise Monkeys, aren't you?" And I was an instant relief, but I just did not expect it.
The thing is, on a cruise, we're fine. We expect it. We're out in the street, and that happens. You just kind of like taken aback by it. Then, yeah.
What about when you get ready to go on the ships? Packing, right? Now, come on, you must have some arguments about who's got the heaviest case and why you take it.
Yeah.
Because I know me and Mrs. Nuttall, we have that argument every time we go away, and every time she goes, "I didn't wear all this." No, shame. You know what I mean?
I've done it now to come.
Yeah. So
we've not.
Yeah,
we've been here for 3 nights,
and I packed the case. And I left my wallet at home as well, conveniently.
So you're paying for the privilege. Exactly. Having a case as large as the Queen or something like that.
You packed enough for a week, and we're only there for 3 days.
Do you?
Yeah, I think I was overpacking for thinking of next week as well. In my head, I was thinking, because obviously we're going on another little cruise next week, so I thought,
So what is it then? Is it shoes, or is it just
shirts and things like that. Which really didn't need. It's been so hot.
it has been, hasn't
We
it?
didn't need that. We've been living in t-shirts and shorts really, and we.
I think I counted 9 pairs of socks
Yes.
for 3 days.
9?
Yeah.
Even I
No, I definitely got an issue there.
But I thought if I was wearing trainers, I would have worn them. So I wore them some in the day, and then I changed for the igloo.
Yeah, but at least you're prepared to that case.
So don't clothes when you're on ships. Is it tux or chill? But what for you? What's the? Or do you not mind a combination?
Combination, definitely. I like to dress up now and again. I think it's nice to have a standout night, and it's nice to see everyone else do it. And especially when you've got families, because everyone takes photos on their phones and things these days. It's nice to see families stood there having a nice photograph together, which is something special, isn't it? And they can take it home, and they're all there dressed up nice as well.
I'd say one formal night a week is nice.
Yeah.
I agree with you, and I like it when everybody, because like you just said, it's lovely to see people, partners, it's hot, families, grand 3 generations, whatever, and you see them all dressed up, and they've all got their dickies on and all that sort of stuff. The ladies are all dressed beautifully. It's a very we seem to have lost a little bit of that in cruising, and the world is changing. We all know that. I mean, people wear dinner suits and white trainers, don't they?
Yeah.
Now that's the trend, rather than shoes. But I think we just that little bit of magic.
Definitely.
And it's nice, and I hope we do manage to keep that. Well, I really do. I hope we're going to keep it. Any tips the cruise monkeys have got for? What about people who want to just do their own bit of vlogging or blogging, and their own personal...
Yeah.
Because a lot of people go on, they've got their own personal Facebooks and TikToks. And
I'd say for the memory aspect of it, I say that's the biggest thing I've always took from it is the memories. To video it, have the memories and look back on it. But
you do it all on your phone.
I do a lot of editing on my phone.
Don't need any special equipment now. Take your phone
and just be yourself if you're interested in that, I'd say.
That's a great tip. Listen, before we finish, I just want to. I think what we'll do is we'll do a few little questions, a quick fire thing I've put together because I thought this would be really cool.
I don't know a lot of these.
No. It'll be interesting to see what your answers are. Mate. So we've got Gavin and Luke. So I'm going to ask you, buffet or main dining?
Main dining. Yeah. But some of the buffets now are brilliant.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Inside cabin with a bar tab or a suite with no drinks?
Inside of the bar tab.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Yeah.
I'd go with that. That's a good one there. Sea day or port day?
I say port day.
Sea day?
I used to love a sea day, but I think I'm leaning more towards port days these days.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to be controversial here. I think it depends the ships you're on.
Yeah.
I think if you're on a small ship where there's plenty of space to get sunbeds to find somewhere, I think a sea day is special.
Yeah.
But
I suppose other days are nice because people get off. If it's a ship you've been on before, you get the ship to yourself, so you get even more space, as you would say.
I don't want too many sea days, but it's nice to have that relaxed.
Yeah, I get that. Listen, first to the theatre or last out of the bar?
Last time.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you do? We haven't talked about it. Shows. Are you into the shows? Because again, that's another flipping.
Not really. We've seen one or two. I don't tend to watch them.
Where those are kind of sneaking at the back.
Just have a look.
Yeah, do a bit of the show and then.
Yeah, never disruptive though, but you just come in, have a little look, and leave.
That's a good point. Is that respectful for the people?
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
No, good on you. Formal night, tux and gown, or shorts and flip flops?
Tux.
Yeah, tux. Yeah, down with it. Yeah. Water slide or hot tub?
Water slides.
No, I do like a hot tub.
You were just waxing lyrical about water slides.
I love water slides, but I do love a hot tub. When you put them like that side by side,
water slide.
I can choose. Go down the water slide, get cold, and then go in the hot tub to warm up. That's what I do.
Midship or aft?
Midship.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go with the old controversy about the movement. Is that
with Borealis? I'd say definitely. and
Borealis
and Regal Princess was
the Regal Princess as well. Quite rough.
Having said that, we went for an aft-facing balcony cabin on Britannia for our last good cruise.
Get some great sun.
It was brilliant in Norway.
There you go. Yeah, because you sailing, all you've got is either side, and you're sailing for 3 hours with land. People don't realise, do they, when you go in the fields, it's just so far inland.
That's a bonus tip for you for Norway.
Come on, another tip.
Yeah,
what's up?
Get the aft-facing ones because you get that.
Or forward.
And don't worry too much about being in the balcony.
Yeah.
Because the best views are up on top of the ship when you're looking out and you've got 360 around you.
Yeah.
Spot on. Would you ever dress as a cruise ship mascot for a free cruise?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You would. I knew you would.
I did the Power Rangers.
Yeah, you dressed as a Power Ranger on the Virgin cruise.
I was, well, people will believe this. They dressed me as an Oompa Loompa. All right, turn it in, will you?
I didn't time that sitting there.
It was me stacked to, and I think it was the last time they allowed people dressing up on a peak.
Yes.
So why did you get rid of that then?
Blame it on me. I blame it. I think Mr. Little public. But we had some great fun, and then we went round the Jersey or Guernsey. That was it. I was dressed as an Oompa Loompa and went to Bruges. And I ran into a chocolate shop and told dressed as an Oompa Loompa until I think it was hotel shop. I told them they got the recipe all wrong and they drop a word with Mr. Wonka. And ran out of the shop. This girl was stood there. I thought she was going to press the panic button. So yeah, I'll do it, but you can't do it on P&O anymore, and it's my fault. Sorry about
that. Make sure you check before thinking of dressing up.
Most likely to lose your cabin key or your sunglasses.
Me.
Cabin key.
Yeah, definitely.
He's lost the cabin key before we've even got to this thing.
I've lost it before getting on the ship.
So you're better than his concierge. Yeah. They love you. He's here again. It's not Luke again.
No, we've left both keys in the cabin before now as well.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah. We've been lucky. We were lucky. The room stewardess, they were like, "We've locked both our keys," and he's like, "Oh, I'd let you in."
Listen, would you rather miss the ship, or miss? I've done that as well, dearly, or miss a sail away party?
I wouldn't want to miss the ship.
No, I wouldn't want to miss it. I wouldn't want to be like a pier runner.
No. We were in Bruges, and there was a train back. And we'd been out and had a good time. I needed a wee. Yeah. So I had to have a come out and say, that's training gone. But we'd realised that the ship had stayed on UK time.
Yeah.
Not continental time. Another tip. Third tip, check your times when you go into the short cruises around Europe, because quite often the ship will stay on UK time.
Take a manual watch.
That's why I always bring my manual watch just for that.
We had to hire two minibuses. Get us back from Bruges back to the ship before the ship sailed. We got there about 15 minutes before. Oh my word, that'd have gone down well, wouldn't it? Fantastic. Listen, this has absolutely been brilliant having you two. We've had such a good time, and I think people have learned quite a lot. Mm-hmm. But they've also learned how good you are and how nice you are. And listen, if you're looking at booking a holiday with the Cruise Monkeys, I know you can't go far wrong. But when we always finish our podcast, we have food from various places, and we try and keep it regional. It's a bit of fun. What on earth have you brought me? Where are you from?
We live in West Wales.
Pembrokeshire.
Yeah.
Beautiful part of the world.
Yeah, it is very nice.
So what are these?
So these are our local Welsh cakes.
Yeah.
So we have been known to bring these on a cruise with us.
Let's have a look. Welsh cakes.
Yeah. So I think somebody described it earlier as a flat stone, didn't they?
Yeah.
Flat. What do you have them with? Have they got butter on?
It's a butter on them.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Come on, let's have a go.
That one.
What are they exactly?
I hope my nan's not watching. She'll be furious.
Well,
she likes to make them.
You actually like a scone. That can't talk now, can you? Because your mouth is all dry when you have a scone. But they are good.
Yeah.
They're delightful.
Welsh
cakes.
We've been known to bring them on, and we had a friend who was working behind at the time.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, can you bring me some Welsh cakes on board?"
So them home, yeah.
Yeah, spot on.
Thing is, where we live, we're lucky. These are obviously in like supermarkets, but there's a big factory by where we live, and you can buy them if you go in. They've got like under the
under the empty goods.
That's for the end of the cow bag, and there's a freezer bag full of.
No way.
Because they're the misshaped ones. You can get bags of these.
Yeah.
You get the rejects.
Yeah.
Listen, we've had a great time. Before we finish, you've got a cruise. You alluded to it. You've got a cruise. How many people have you got on this sail? Is it December 26th?
It's not this Christmas, it's next Christmas.
Yeah, next Christmas. Where are you going? Who are you going with?
We're going, it's Christmas market. It's all going to be very festive.
Christmas with the cruise monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen Anne. So as I said, we like Cunard.
Beautiful ship.
And Cunard do Christmas really well, which is one of the reasons we chose.
What date is it?
It's about a week before Christmas.
Yeah,
they could come back.
13th December, 7th.
She has that massive Christmas. Oh, she looks absolutely. Listen, folks, if you want the great Christmas experience, Christmas markets.
Yeah, definitely.
Listen, get on the Facebook page, is it? The
We've sold out.
Sold out.
Are you sold out?
Yeah.
Sold out,
We sold out within a few days. So we always
We got a wait list.
We went through that as well.
as well.
Yeah, really?
So the team in Travel Village has been amazing, kind of coordinating it all for us. And we wanted to make sure we didn't have too many people on board, so we could spend,
We like to spend time with people and give them their full attention.
his followers,
How many have you got? Do you know?
I think we're about 70 or 80 people.
Sold out. Listen, so
It's gonna be brilliant.
that's sold out.
But we'd probably do another group.
Yeah, I was going to say,
definitely.
get your eyes listed, registered. You can sign up, can't they, online? They can follow you.
Give us a follow, and but as soon as we know, we'll be publishing it.
Yes.
Absolutely fantastic. Listen, it's been absolutely fantastic. This loved every minute of it. Got, who cares? Buttery hands. Gaff, top man, Luke.
Thank you.
Great to see you, Cruise Monkeys. Hope you've enjoyed this Now Boarding podcast. It's been brilliant. I've had one of the best times ever. These guys are amazing. Cruise Monkeys. Check them out on Facebook. Great to see you. See you all soon. Goodbye from me, Phil.
Thank you. Bye.